Hey guys, it's Blue Jay Artist here, and hey, I'm back. And I'm finally going to talk about this book, The Force Divided, and I guess I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it. But I'd like to thank you guys for the 8,000 subscribers. I love you guys. So, I guess we're going to talk about A Force Divided. I'm sorry I really couldn't put more editing into this. I feel like I'm not going to talk about that much, because this book was kind of just more of like a setup for the final book, I feel like, personally. So, I don't really know. I don't think I'm going to talk about much, so I just thought I could show some nice fan art. It's kind of in celebration of 8,000 subs, and I thought it would be nicer to do that than to do a bunch of editing, and then this would take forever to be published. So I'm just going to talk about a few things. I won't talk about every single thing that happened in the book, but I'll just talk about the things that stuck in my mind the most. Now, I know that you guys are probably going to ask me this, out of all the things that happened in that book, what do you think about Clear Sky and Starflower? Well, it turns out I was already spoiled because of people leaving comments on rants saying that I should do a rant about it when I haven't read the book yet at that point. So, guys, please don't do that. That's how I've gotten spoiled for some things. And I was just kind of waiting for it because I already knew about it, and I honestly was just kind of like, what? I mean, I will agree, it seems like their personalities do go well together because they're both pretty similar, I will admit. But it's kind of creepy. I know that Starflower and Thunder were never really together, but, I mean, it's really, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's almost like if you dated anyone, and then they, became your stepmom because they went and, hung out with your parent. That's just really creepy to me. It's like if your stepmom or stepfather dated you at one point. That's just kind of creepy. I don't like that at all. It was just not. And then now she's pregnant, of course, because every cat that's Clear Sky has known, every she-cat that gets close to him has to get pregnant, you know. And I don't know, I just don't like it at all. I mean, like I said, I can see why they could go together, but I don't like the fact that she was romantically involved with Thunder. I think that's just kind of creepy, but that's just me. I mean, if he's happy, I guess that's okay. If she makes him more calm and more collected and she supports him, that's fine, but I don't really like how she used to, hang around Thunder, and then now she's going after his dad. I think that's kind of creepy. Now, you could say they're cats, they don't care. Well, you know what? As a viewer, I care, and as I see that relationship, it's kind of creepy. So, I can see why the couple works, but I still don't like it. What I thought was really interesting is that Clear Sky and Grey Wings and Jagged Peak's mother came back, Quiet Rain, and Sun Shadow, I think the other guy is. And I thought that was actually a really interesting idea for them to do. I thought that was a cool thing to see how the mountain cats would react to what's been going on, and how the forest cats have been kind of just casually letting things happen, and how things have changed, and how characters have changed since they've gotten there. And, that scene where she says to Clear Sky, you're not my son. That was hard. That was really a hard scene to read, because there's just so much emotion in that. I mean, he was so happy to see her, and she was just like, yeah, you're not my son. I mean, he kind of had it coming, but you still feel kind of bad for him. And yes, they did make up in the end, but that scene was really powerful. And I think Quiet Rain was pretty interesting to see. I mean, go her for being able to go down from the mountains and actually find them and live long enough to see her sons again, and her grandson, I guess. But that was really cool. I liked that. I liked how that was her final farewell, was seeing her sons. ThunderClan was basically created. Thunder got sick of Clear Sky's crap and he moved out. And can I just say, I love the relationship between Lightning Tail and Thunder. I think it's really, I love it. I love their relationship a lot. Um, I did not think Greywing was gonna stay in the Pine Forest. I was like, no way, he's not gonna stay there. I knew he was gonna go back to Windrunner. I mean, I just had like a feeling that he was never gonna survive there. I mean, with his like condition where he can't breathe that well if he's in like a closed space, there's no way he was gonna stay there. And I see a lot of people are like, wow, I don't want Greywing to have another mate, blah. I can kind of see why that was Slate. I think that's her name. But he seems like they've actually built up a relationship and they really haven't said anything like saying like I love you, but it seems like they have formed a bond. And I think it'd be nice if Greywing just kind of settled down and finally found a place that he was happy, because the poor guy has been traveling everywhere and he's lost so much. I just feel bad for him. I'm thinking of other things to say. I like the book overall. It was okay, but like I said, it was kind of a setup. Like, the ending was, like, setting up how, you know, the rogue cats and the cats that are all in groups are going to probably have a big battle. That's what I'm thinking. And, like, that's going to create all the clans, and that's basically what's going to happen. And I don't know if Starflower is going to die or not. I honestly wouldn't care. I don't really like her. Sorry. I don't really like her that much. But... and all they talk about is how, like, beautiful she is, and maybe it's because it's from Thunder and Clear Sky's point of view most of the time when she's there, but they just talk about how beautiful she is, and, I mean, she does have a clear personality and everything, but that part is kind of like, we get it, she looks nice. You can stop talking about it. But, basically, that's it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. It's a good, like I said, it's a good book overall, but it was more like a setup. It's kind of like the Hunger Games movies. Like, Mockingjay Part 1 was a good movie, but it was obviously a setup for the second movie. And I believe the next book in the Dawn of the Clan series is the final one, so this one is obviously a setup for that. So, I mean, maybe it isn't. Maybe this is the third book. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's the second to last book, but I hope you guys like this kind of discussion / rant thing. I'm probably going to talk about Clear Sky couples soon. So expect that. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.